Hello everyone, this is Yazo Rey and we're back to Call of Cthulhu. This might be the last video, I don't know, I'm not sure. Hello there. This house is very creepy. Okay, let's go on. I forgot what happened. So I did a bit of digging about this Cthulhu character. Apparently it was written in the time of the game, 1928. Except that the story isn't exactly this one. This one is adapted from a, I don't know if it's a video game or a board game, in the 1980s or something.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Very good.
Did I sleep long?
Oh, I forgot he's not
The
British.
day's only starting. It's fine.
Hello, copper. Didn't you die? You, sir, are very suspicious. I don't like you.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
More like a guy half octopus,
There are
half
things
person.
I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Dr. Bradley, Dr. Golden, blah, 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 blah. I might be onto a lead. Okay.
I met a
Oh my
Francis
God.
Sanders.
What kind of a
You
zoom
know
is
him.
that?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
Yeah, he got snapped to half.
Knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
His knowledge?
What? How did he die?
Told you, he just
I'm
got
not
snapped.
sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Like a cookie. Snapped. The Shambler. That's a funny name. If you say it 5 times, you might actually laugh. The Shambler.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
What doesn't make sense
You
is the
really
fact
think
that you're
she's
alive.
involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
What a nice name.
An art collector, you
Irene.
say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased.
I'm gonna tell
We
her.
don't know the bottom of it.
Better to confront the truth.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well.
Well,
I'll
what?
go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her
No,
husband's
sir,
death
I'd rather
and Sarah Hawkins.
not know.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay, how did he end up in the hospital in the first place? And how are you still alive? Talk to Sanders' widow. Okay? Sanders' widow it is. Questionnaire is, where is she? Sanders' residence. Sanders?
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
But he does look
However,
like a bit
before we
like
go
Charles.
any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Charles is the guy with the
That is
fishy eye,
precisely
by the way.
what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Cat. My old nemesis.
You know each other.
We met briefly.
Yes. She kicked
Time
me in the
enough
nuts.
to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
Honestly, I
bump
just
into
wanted
her
to pass.
every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss
Looking
Baker.
for some office action.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Oh yes, very much.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
Cheating bastard. Damn
Please
it,
forgive my
not British.
tone.
Why am I doing this?
The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
I saw
was
him
he?
die, too.
Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
You must not feel guilty. He died screaming right before my eyes. Okay.
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again.
Clearly a cuckoo.
Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't
Why
there.
are you looking to
I should have been
sides?
there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes?
Look, the guy died
Did you
for the
not do
sake of the
anything to
game's
help?
plot.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Not
the death of the
smart
Hawkins
guy.
family? You mean it was not an accident?
No, sir.
This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery.
I can't
No
imagine,
better
actually.
place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
Oh, yes.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Oh, my God. Down in the chamber. Where is this chamber? Where's the gallery anyway? Time to do some investigations. Oh my god, what is that? Is that you? Oh, there's two of them. One that is like two different styles of painting. I don't know. Okay. Ow.
Did she really care for him after all?
I don't care.
Day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Look at her. Why so grim? Oh, come on. Fine. Okay. So, the piano.
A house of artists.
That's it? House of
A
Artists?
house of artists.
Okay. House of tea drinkers. Or coffee.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
You don't look like the guy who got twisted. Okay, I take it back.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
It was cursed, mate.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Probably. I mean, it's not. She didn't want to sell it for a reason, so.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Bitch, I bet.
She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
See, if this was live, it would have been a very awkward setting. Look at that. There's 3 of him and 3 of her, and then just one wife. Like, what is going on here? Oh my god! I've got to say, it's a terrible painting. Not that I can do it anyway. Oh my god, what?
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Where is it? Where's the gallery? Okay. More knowledge for me. You know, if you label your house, it would be much easier. Who lives here? Well, I know who lives here, but, you know. Wow, this is a large house. I do bet it's this way. Okay. Creepy much? Cat.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Hey?
I could use one of those.
Sleeping pills. Oh, he took them. Wow.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting. To finally give it away for nothing. An old diary.
It's only responsible to close the drawer back. What are you looking at? Strength. Oh, okay. A key. Would you read the book? Okay, read the book. Oh, yes. This will affect your destiny. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I hate you, cat. Like, I really do hate you. Let's just talk to her.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective.
I did not
Try
step
not to
on your
make a
toes.
habit of it.
Okay.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Smoking and drinking, and stepping on your toes. I'm not here to creep.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself.
Seriously?
If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go.
You had a
But as
knife
long
and
as you
3
keep out
men
of my
behind
way,
you.
you're free to carry on with your visit.
I'm a nosy asshole, so...
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Kinda. I mean, you do kick my nuts. So. The gallery. No kitties in here. Okay, how do you get these things? Why?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Boo-hoo. Shambler, Shenambler, Shenandler. Okay, there's a closet for hiding. This does not look good.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Yep, he was obsessed. Oh, there you go. I do not like this. Oh no. No, 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 no. These are teeth. Like there's 2 layers of teeth. What is that? Ew. You're gonna get sucked in. Run, run, run. How is no one hearing that? Oh my god, that's ugly. Yep, 2 layers of teeth. Well, at least the jaw. Oh my god. It cannot see. No, not game saved. Continue with the cutscenes.
What the hell was that?
The Shambler? Holy shit, what? Like that. Hide. Damn you and your fucking phobia. And there's no light. Go away, go away, go away. Gotta get out, just make it out. Okay, I'm going now. The door. Oh my god, the door. Get out. Get out.
I can't even touch it.
Oh my god. Oh, can't get out, can't touch it. The painting. The painting. Oh, god damn it. It can see, right? I mean, it can see.
What the hell was that?
No. Go away, Gus. Ow.
What the hell was that?
I want to burn the painting. I don't know why. No.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Where is it? Ah, he saw me. He saw me. Fuck. He saw me. I'm just gonna keep on running. Run. Oh my god. Okay. There you go.
I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Nope. I'm just gonna tear the painting. Tear the painting, right? Tear the painting. Not it.
Damn it.
Not it.
This dagger didn't work.
Hey, screw you, monster. Like, seriously, screw you. Is it this one? Nope. Where is it? No. Run!
I have to use a specific dagger.
There's a specific type. I don't know the type. I'm too scared to look at the type. Oops. Is it you? No, definitely not you. Is it you? No, not you. Where's the monster? Okay. What kind of a detective doesn't like tight places anyway? Screw you. I bet it's this one. Not, okay, I don't know. Where is he? Please be you. Please be you. Damn it! It's not it. Not it. Oh my god.
One eternity later.
There you go.
Damn.
Get it.
This dagger looks different.
Because it's the key. He came running like, what are you doing? Stab him! There you go, that's my boy. Congratulations, you're being sucked in. I don't feel so good.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Oh, come on.
I
Yeah,
was
let's
attacked
go.
by a creature.
She already thinks I'm
Pushed
crazy.
it
So.
back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Okay.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Nameless bookstore. Okay, you have a nameless bookstore. How intriguing. What kind of a detective that doesn't have a gun? So that's two things. Claustrophobic and doesn't have a gun.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Book here. I mean, yeah, it is a bookstore. Darkwater history. Volume 4. You mean there's like 3 more volumes before this one? God, I missed a lot in this game. That book on anatomy and dissection.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood.
The door, obviously.
Seemed like amateur work.
There they walked in. Oh. That's it. The blood trail stops here.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Tall.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
It's the symbol on the dagger.
What the... Charles Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins?
Okay, he is a good detective.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
But what? A book?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yeah, you know.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Sold for, wow, that's a lot of money.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If somebody finds these memories, it will be knocked out. Okay, alright. Do I have to go through all of that? Seems that I do have to go through all of that. Okay, I'm missing an item. What could I possibly be missing? What
A
is that?
strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Yeah, but you still took it. Okay. So I guess I should read the thing. Please. Where is it? Inventory. Somebody find it. Cylinders. Each cylinder is numbered, even if let's just try something before I go. I don't know. Maybe. Validate. Didn't work. Okay, let's go look. Something about Greek stuff?
Arkham editions.
Ooh, Arkham.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Arkham Edition.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
The Prophecies. Arkham Anthology.
Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Edition. Arkham Editions.
What is...
Never heard of him.
60th century. Okay, this is not it. Maybe?
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Would you read this book?
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
No knowledge is unholy.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
There's a lot of knowledge in this place. Whoa, there is a bookstore again.
An old diary.
Take everything you can find. We need all the information possible to finish this game.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
How many volumes? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's gotta be one of them, right? It's V. Which is Roman for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, inventory. Oh, I have the 3 of them, okay. Cylinderment to be listened to by using a phonograph. I found it in the nameless bookstore. The message was obscure and containing important information. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Meant to be listened to by certain phonograph thing. I don't even know what is that.
A kind of chalice.
The Holy Grail.
Things are not looking good.
Yes, because I know chess. There you go. Let's go with number 1.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
That's it. Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so the first we have Chalice, then the which I guess is the board. White Queen. So I guess this one is 3.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
The rubies and sapphires make up a specific motive. Okay, I need to hear it again. There's the first one
And
says.
these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attraction.
So the red stones.
And I do confess it.
The chalice of knowledge.
Whoa. 5.
I am willing
5,
to pay to
3,
know
9, I guess. Let's go to volume 9 is XI or IX, I don't know. IX is volume 9.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
I can hear it again.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors,
Yep,
seemed
that's the one.
particularly relevant to my research. I never tire.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
That's it, I guess. There you go. So smart I am. Why do you open every book you find? Okay, I made you open the other two. Oh, that's Arabic in there. Back to the riverside. A book covered in human skin. Ugh.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him.
The dying, it doesn't look so dying.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
The smell. Look, if it smells, he's dead. Throw him.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated.
Or dead.
His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin.
Because he's dead.
Tender at the touch.
Throw the guy.
Slightly sticky.
Slightly sticky. Okay, ew.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of
Nice.
petechia.
Nope.
Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He's severely dehydrated.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does
You like
seem
touch
like
everything?
the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
His body is mutating. He's becoming a ninja turtle.
I almost don't believe it myself.
Well,
but
just a
these
turtle.
symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't
Told
tell
ya.
me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
You're turning it.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating.
Like a
An
ferret.
animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat?
Such an interesting walk.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his.
I hate people with power.
If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
Not all of them,
It's
only the
scandalous.
corrupt ones, of course.
Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Stay
Don't
out
you
of
get
this.
involved in this. You've done enough already.
But doctor, this man is dying.
There's nothing we can do about it. He's in the hands of Dr. Fuller. Do you wish to end up like Elizabeth? With a diploma from Nightingale and the chores of a cleaning lady?
No, you're right.
Let me do my own investigation. It's time I found those missing files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course.
You know what, guys? I think this is all the time I have today. So I guess I'm almost at the end of this game, like 4 more chapters or something. If you like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share this video. If you don't, well then, think again, please. See you next time, guys. Take care.